Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of A Mama Bear and Her Cub. The question I get asked second compared to, how Caleb got diagnosed is always about him being potty trained. And so Caleb is 5.5 now, and our journey was not the typical journey at all, obviously, because of autism. When Caleb was 3, he started to act like he wanted to go to the bathroom. He would go in there, he wouldn't do anything. Other than that, he was popping a squat in a corner wherever he found a space. And he didn't want to be touched and he didn't want to be bothered. And so we were really concerned with how this was going to work, getting him to be potty trained. At the time, he was what we call pre-verbal, and so he had a few of his words, but definitely wasn't expressing that he had to go to the bathroom, how he felt, or any of that. When I first approached it with ABA, because Caleb was in ABA at the time, they were like, absolutely, he's not ready. And so although I'm not an expert, I would say my number one tip to parents out there trying to figure out how to potty train their kiddos is to make sure that they are ready. Otherwise, it could be really traumatizing. The second thing is try to help them in and out of their clothes. That was also an important part. So when he at least started to tug at his pull-up because it was getting uncomfortable, we knew that, we were getting closer to that time when we needed to start potty training. Fast forward to Caleb using the bathroom in his pull-up and taking it off and throwing it somewhere, we knew the time was right. And so the first thing that they expressed to us was that we can get this done in 4 days. No way, no how did I believe that was possible. Caleb was in school at the time, 3 days a week, and going to ABA 2 days a week because he was 3. And so he was going to school Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and he had ABA Mondays and Fridays. So with his ABA caseworker, we decided that we were going to do it on a weekend break. We were going to start it at ABA on Friday. I would take over on the weekend. And on Monday, if he wasn't there, they would get him there. And by Tuesday, he would be fully potty trained in his underwear at school. If you're thinking like I was thinking, no way this is going to happen. But it worked, and they were right. So what we first did was we got him the urinal that we still have to this day. This is probably our 3rd at this point. But it allowed for him to have independence. He could run in, go without needing help, without us, lifting up the toilet seat. Again, he was smaller, toilet seat bigger. The toilet seats at school were kiddie toilet seats. At home and ABA, they were regular toilet seats. And so we decided that we were going to get him a urinal. At the end of the day, he's a boy. So we got this little baby from Amazon for like $10. I'll drop the link below. And it's been a lifesaver. The second thing is ABA. They played an integral part in our plan. Again, I am not a professional. This may not work for all of your kiddos. I'm telling you what worked for us. And so Friday, Caleb was sent off to ABA. No pull-ups, just lots of change of clothes and underwear. We were explained that all of Caleb's programs were going to go as normal, but they were going to happen in the bathroom. The idea is that keep him close to the bathroom, and when he has to go or when he starts to go, you just get him to the toilet. Simple, easy, close enough. There was a whole spreadsheet and everything. We had successes and not successes. And so once he had 3 successes, you move him further away from the toilet and you start to incorporate clothes. Oh yeah, by the way, they stripped him down naked the first day. And so if he was working on, I don't even know what program he was working on at the time, probably words and speaking and stuff. All that stuff was brought into the bathroom. This was pre-COVID. And caseworkers worked with him in the bathroom, naked, by the toilet. So when he had to go to the bathroom, whether he expressed it or just went by himself, 3 times successfully, they would then incorporate another item of clothes. So they would put on his underwear, but still stay close to the bathroom. This way, if he was having an accident and soiled his underwear, he was still close enough to the toilet. And so by the time he came home on Friday, I would say Caleb was at the stage where he could have on underwear, but we still had to stay right outside the bathroom. And so this was my weekend. All the toys, iPad, everything was in my room, because my room at the time had the room, was the master with the bathroom attached. And so we could literally play right outside the bathroom. If he had an accident, there was no carpet or anything, he still could see the TV, and he had his toys in the room. And so Saturday all day and maybe Sunday morning, we stayed in the room. Well, at that point, Caleb had had enough. Oh, disclaimer. At night, he put on a pull-up. So Saturday night, he put on a pull-up. Sunday morning, took it off. We put him in the bathroom. He went to the bathroom. And then we kind of lingered still close to the bedroom. By Sunday afternoon, he had had enough. But he also wasn't having any accidents. And so we let him roam. And we live in an apartment, so he got access to like the living room and my room. We didn't go out. We didn't get in the car. We didn't do any of that. And so he either ran around naked or with his underwear on all day Saturday and Sunday. And again, if he had any misses, meaning any accidents on himself, or didn't completely make it to the bathroom, then you regress. And so if he had a few accidents out in the living room, we had to take him back to the bedroom. And so, okay, you're only confined to this space because the bathroom is there. We need you to go to the bathroom and not make a mess in the rest of the house. And so Sunday night, back in a pull-up. Monday morning, in his underwear, back to ABA. And so again, we have this spreadsheet of successes and not successes. And so Monday, he was in his shorts. And so how they set it up at ABA is because he had graduated from being in the bathroom, he was able to work in an adjoining room, but he was not able to go out into the play area like he usually is. It was just in that room to the bathroom, in that room to the bathroom. And also a huge part of this is that he has to independently request the bathroom. So he was pre-verbal. And so whether that meant he was getting up and running to the bathroom, he was still letting us know in his own way. We started using the words at home, pee-pee in the potty, which he actually still uses to this day at home. Out in public, he will tell you he has to go to the bathroom. And so pee-pee in the potty was a short, quick phrase that he learned to basically express then he had to go to the bathroom. Or pee-pee and poopies, either one. And so at this time, Caleb was successfully doing number 1 and number 2 in the potty. But it had only been 4 days. And so the real concern was going to be him going to school on Tuesday. And so he came home from ABA. They kept him close to the bathroom. It was a success. Monday night, he put on a pull-up. Tuesday, he went to school. I think he had 1 accident in school on Tuesday. And by Wednesday, Caleb was accident-free. Now, he was not doing number 2 at school. He would always hold it till he got home. And so that, I think he might have had 2 accidents that week of number 2 on himself. But by the end of that week, he was going to the bathroom, both 1 and 2. And he had gotten so used to wearing regular underwear and being comfortable that he was declining the pull-up at night. And so we had to have a talk, even though, he wasn't really communicating with words to me. He understood, obviously. And so we had the conversation of, if you pee-pee in the bed, you have to wear the pull-up. And by the end of week 1, Caleb was not having any accidents. Again, part of that has to do with, making sure they don't have liquids too close to bedtime, obviously. We put him in the bathroom before he lays down to go to sleep, and that's things we still do to this day. And if I slack off and give him juice late in the evening, or if I forget to put him in the bathroom before he falls asleep, we have had, wetting the bed accidents occasionally, but they're few and far between as long as I stick to my routine. And he will definitely hold it to the morning because he doesn't like getting up in the middle of the night, not to use the bathroom. If we're having one of those rough nights where he is restless, then I get him up and go to the bathroom, because sometimes that plays a part as well. He has to go to the bathroom, but he doesn't want to say he has to go to the bathroom, and so I force him to go to the bathroom, and then I can get him back down to a sound sleep. But yeah, the urinal for sure is a must. Again, this is like the 3rd one that we've had. He still uses it. He will obviously use a regular toilet. He can use a regular toilet now at 5.5, but he prefers his urinal. It gives him a sense of independence. He'll get up and say, I have to pee-pee, and run into the bathroom, use his urinal, pull up his underwear, come back out, wash his hands, come back out. And, it gives him a sense that he's doing it on his own as a big boy. Now, we do have this gadget for number 2. And we started that because that also allows for independence. He gets to step up, turn around, pull it down, and sit. That's our saying. And so when he has to do number 2, this is his buddy. Again, leading to independence. And even though he's been potty trained for 2.5 years, we're still working on, obviously, like, taking care of himself in the bathroom. And so part of his ABA now is, well, they've already taught him like wiping and that stuff when he does number 2, washing his hands, that. But he still asks for somebody to come with him to the bathroom. And so now part of his ABA program is we are going with him, but we're gradually stepping away. And so whereas we might stay in there initially the whole time with him, now we're working on, okay, you're situated, you're settled. When you do your business, you can call. And so sometimes I stand right outside the door. Sometimes I sit like on my bed where he can see me. But the idea is that I'm not in there with him, and he can do his business and call if he needs help when he's done. I hope that's been helpful. I'll drop the link to both of these items down below. But good luck potty training your kiddos. They can do it, and so can you. Thanks for watching.
And subscribe to more videos with all little friends. Bye!